James Harden and the Houston Rockets play host to Ben Simmons and the Philadelphia 76ers on Friday, with tip-off from Toyota Center set for 8 p.m. The Rockets are the hottest team in basketball, with an NBA best 6-game winning streak. After a brutal start to the season, Houston has climbed all the way to the No. 4 seed in the West, and a win Friday could move them to the number 3 seed. In the East, Philly also sits as the 4th seed. They have gone 4-3 since the All-Star break, even though they have dealt with a tough schedule and the absence of Joel Embiid, who will miss his 8th consecutive game Friday. Houston is listed as the 7.5-point home favorite, while the over-under for total points is 232 in the latest Sixers vs. Rockets odds. Before you make any 76ers vs. Rockets picks and NBA predictions, you'll want to see what Sportsline's advanced computer model has to say. This model, which simulates every game 10,000 times, is crushing its NBA picks. It entered Week 21 of the 2018-19 NBA season with a sterling 234-178 record on all top-rated picks, returning more than $4,000 to anybody following them. And it has been particularly red-hot on its A-rated NBA picks against the spread, entering Week 21 on a strong 52-37 run. Anybody who has followed it is way up, now it has locked in on Rockets vs. Sixers. We can tell you it's leaning under, and it also says one side of the spread hits in over 60% of simulations. You can only see that selection at Sportsline. The model is well aware of how dominant the Rockets have been since getting all three of Chris Paul, James Harden and Clint Capela healthy. They rank second to Golden State in offensive efficiency, 112.1, which is up to 117.7 since they have had all three stars back on the court together. Houston has won 6 of 7 games during that span, including improbable road wins over Golden State, Toronto and Boston. The real shot in the arm that Houston has needed as the stellar play of Paul, a soon-to-be 34-year-old point guard returning from a hamstring injury, is not someone you ordinarily would want to count and to turn your season around, but CP3 has looked like the vintage point guard since the All-Star break. He's averaging 17 points, 10 assists, 6 rebounds and 2 steals during that time, while proving healthy enough to play 34 minutes per night. But just because Houston is healthy and on fire doesn't mean they will cover against a quality Sixers team. The model is also well aware that Houston has been a bit overvalued by Vegas lately. They are just 1-5 against the spread in their past 6 home games and have a horrendous cover rate, 18%, when asked to cover a spread of -6 to -9. In addition to the trends favoring Philly, the Sixers are uniquely well-equipped to match up with Houston defensively. Few teams boast the versatility defensively that Philly does, with a backcourt of Simmons and Jimmy Butler. So who wins 76ers vs. Rockets? And which side of the spread can you bank on in over 60% of simulations? Visit Sportsline now to find out which side of the 76ers vs. Rockets spread you need to jump on, all from the model that has crushed its NBA picks, and find out.